Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Melanie and I do variety of videos and I do not edit, and I need to put that out in every single video because A, it's the weekend, and B, there is antisocial behaviour and bad behaviour from children encouraged by adults, as well as the adults behaving badly a select amount of houses on the street. So sometimes they're screaming and shouting from the adults and children as well, so in case something happens I can't edit it out. Hopefully it won't happen because it's quiet right now, but knowing my luck, because I've started to film, it will happen. Also, any noise can happen in my house, who knows what's going to happen. So I think 2 days ago I sat and filmed my sheet mask, face mask, body mask, whatever mask collection. Can't remember how many parts there were, because I did do another part showing you what I was going to put to one side and try and use first. And then I said there's more in here, and I think there's some downstairs. Now I've literally just come up here, spent about 5 minutes looking for what's in here. There's probably some that I haven't seen, like there's drawers full of stuff in here because I cleared one drawer out and I put stuff in another drawer which I needed to sort out, and I've just gone through that drawer and then put stuff back in the other drawer, so I'm basically making a mess when I'm meant to be tidying up. But I found what I could, but I do think I may come across more, and I do believe there's 2 or 3 downstairs that I saw the other day that are kind of out of the way, and I should have got hold of them because obviously I'm trying to use as many as I can before like they go out of date and they're unusable. So I've literally just put them down on here. There's no like order to them. In fact, thinking about it, there should be, as it just look around the room, I've just found it, so I have found something else. Well, there's 2 things I can't see, one that I've just found and then something else. So I am going to go through and show you what's in this pile. So I showed a few of these the other day, and this one in particular, because I don't have oily skin, I am going to donate to charity. There's a few next to me that I showed you the other day that will go to charity, and I've just added that to that basically. I also showed you the pink version of this the other day. In fact, I'm sure I showed you a water boost one. These are my favourite ones, the simple water boost and the one in the pink packaging. I can't remember what name that is. And then the Garnier ones. There's particular Garnier ones that I prefer, but I've not tried every single Garnier one that I've had. But they are really good masks. But this is the one that I used to get all the time because it was always on offer. Then, in fact, I've got some more of these because did I get 2? I know I got them as well, but I feel like I've not got them all oh god. I know I got one of these and one of these in a treat box, but I feel like I got 4. But I also, like I said, I had some. So basically, I should have actually counted them. Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're not even on screen. Oh, we can see them. 6. I meant the middle of the screen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the OK Very Merry Brightening Mask. Hydrates and brightens. June 24th. So I've got, well, some of the ones I've got that I showed you the other day had like expiry dates from 3 years ago, so I've got time to use these. I believe I got these on an offer for either $1.75 or $2.25. Some of them, like I said, at least I'm sure I got one of each in a treat box, but I already had some of them, so them 2 came in a treat box basically. But Korean skincare is really good for you. So it just says cleanse face, apply mask and leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. Remove mask and massage remaining essence into skin. So as you can see, I did go to town on them apparently. But it's okay. Get it? Oh god, I've just dropped some on the floor. I'm trying to like keep everything together if I can. And then I've only got 2 of these ones. And this is the OK Let It Shine Gold Mask. Brightens and moisturises. And it's basically the same thing. It's just, you know, really good skincare. Korean skincare is really good. I've actually shown that, so I don't know why I threw that over there, because I'm trying to keep everything to one side. This came in a beauty box by, I think it was a Cult Beauty, or was it Beauty Bay? I think it was Beauty Bay, and it's Florence by Mills Surfing Under the Eyes Hydrating Eye Treatment Gel Pads. Yeah. Then we do have another Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb Tissue Mask. I don't think I showed you a pink one the other day, unless I've completely lost my mind, but I don't think I did. And this is Super Hydrated Soothing Mask, intensely hydrates, comforts and soothes. So, another mask to add to collection. This also came in the same box as the Florence by Mills thing. It came in a beauty box. It was a really, really good beauty box actually. It was worth 300 and something pounds, and I'm pretty sure I only paid £50 for it. And this is the Beauty Crop Love Wins Hydrating Printed Sheet Mask for the face. I've never tried a Beauty Crop sheet mask. I use the setting sprays. I've got 2 of the primers. I've not tried one of them. The cleansing balms, I've tried a couple. I really like the Grace's Faces one. And I've got a few bits and pieces, but I've not tried everything by the Beauty Crop. And I've not tried the sheet masks. I think, is there 3 in a pack? That's a bit weird. Yeah, 3. I thought there was going to be 5 in there, but it's a 3 pack. And like I said, it came with the Florence by Mills thing. There was loads of stuff in that box. I don't think I ever showed it on this channel. The other day I did show you a Halika one. I know I got one. This actually came in that same box. So it would appear, we need a bit more light, that's better, that there was 3 lots of masks in that box, and this was a Halika Pearl one. Not much else to say about it. They're just hydrating masks at the end of the day. And if you remember, I had a 111 skin and I was like, it's definitely out of date. Was it about 4 years out of date or something? And I know I got this last year, so there's a good chance I'm going to get to use this. This came in a beauty box. I don't think it came in the one that the last 3 products came in, but it's coming, I think it might have come in a Look Fantastic box or something like that. And if you watch my unboxings, there's potential that you've seen me get this with something and you might know better than me. Got an expiry date off December this year, so I'm really glad that I get to definitely use that one because they are expensive. I showed you I had 2 open packets. I've used one of these the other day, and this is the lavender one. Now I thought the lilac one was lavender, but it was chamomile. Now to me, white would mean chamomile and lavender would mean, the purple would mean lavender, so that's why it's confusing. So I still have a lavender one. And they're meant to be like the Space Mask one, but I've never had anything that's meant to be like it as good as. And then the last single mask that I've got here is another OK one. And it's a hand mask. That's going to be really nice and hydrating. Gently, I don't have any fine lines on my hands. I have a patchy tan that's going to be scrubbed off tomorrow. God, that is patchy. I hope it's, well, it's probably showing just as bad on screen. Yeah, my tan is not tanning. And then if you would have seen me open the Treat Box birthday advent, you would know that I got this and I was made up about getting this. And I probably made a comment about having too many. Don't know what that is. And I'm like, I've got loads, and I was like, oh, it's okay because you've got a hand mask in there. Oh, I've just shown you that one. I've got that loose unless I've took it out of the box. No, I haven't. I had a vision of me of taking it out the box, taking it, but I haven't. Now I can't tell you if I bought that single one or if it came in a beauty box, because you do get sheet masks in, not every box, but some boxes you do. So this came on one of the days, and I was like very impressed with last year's birthday advent by Treat Box. It was much better than the previous years. So in here you get the watermelon sheet mask for the face, you get the intense moisture hand mask, which I now have 2 of, and then the watermelon foot peel. Oh, I hope it's a proper peel one. Do you know what? Someone I follow online once bought a really expensive foot peel mask. I think it was £11. And they put it on, and they said about 3 days later, literally the top layer of the skin just basically came off and freaked them out. I was like, oh my god, that would literally freak me out. And then I've used ones that are meant to be peeling, and I half expected it to happen. I was waiting to be freaked out, and it never happened. So whichever one they got was a real proper peel, whereas the one I got didn't really do anything like that. So I'm not expecting this at the prices that these are to actually peel the skin off my foot. And I don't mean my actual skin, I mean like the top layer. And then the final thing that I do have here, which if you follow me, you would have seen me buy, you would have, well, not seen me literally buy, but you would have seen me unbox this. What did I pay? About £35 with this after coupons, and it was meant to be 50-ish, 40-ish, 50-ish, I can't remember. And there's an absolute crap ton of different masks in here. I've been meaning to take this out of this room, but because I kept saying I'm going to film this video, which seems to be a series at this point, I didn't. Now this brand is very expensive, but the quality of product isn't matched to the price, because I've had a moisturiser, I've had another thing by them, but I would not pay like £100 for the moisturiser that they reckon's worth £100. Even the packaging that it comes in is quite cheap, so they've priced this quite highly, but I don't think it's worth the money. But it might be good, but based on, I don't think it's worth the price tag. I think it's quite decent. Then there's the BioEffect EGF serum, which I believe goes on a sheet mask. Yeah, it does. It goes on this one. And this is the BioEffect Imprinting Hydrogel Mask, which that does sound good. And then a Rodial Snake Oxygizing Cleansing Bubble Mask. Ooh. That does actually sound impressive. The problem is I'm trying to get through. I have used two since my video. One was a foot one that was apparently out of date but felt amazing, and one was a Korean skincare one that was about 3 years out of date but actually seemed to be working. Then we have the Nip and Fab Vitamin C Fix Face Mask. Now I used to use the Vitamin C Tonic and I absolutely loved it, so I'm presuming this is very similar. Then there is a Hand Therapy Hydrating Hand Glove by Beauty Pro. I'm going to enjoy doing the hand ones. Problem is you can't use your hands until it's done. This one, I think this is an expensive one, and this sounds good as well. Cold Plasma Plus Concentrated Treatment and Sheet Mask. That does sound like a nice mask. Well, it does to me anyway. Might not to you. You might think, God, that sounds crap. I'm pretty sure I showed something similar to this the other day, and I'm sure it was the watermelon one or something. Have I imagined that? Or was it a different brand? It might have been a different brand, who knows. But Garnier is good. I've never actually had this one before. Ooh, pineapple extract. I've actually bought a pineapple yesterday. Vitamin C Ampoule Sheet Mask, Anti-Fatigue. I mean, I've had 3 hours sleep last night. I might go and put some eye pads on in a minute. Gel eye masks. Because I haven't done my skincare today. Foreo, that's that, I've got one of those that you cleanse your face with. I got it in something ages ago, don't really use it, might not even work anymore. And this is the Bulgarian Rose, oh god, rose scented, hydrating. I mean, I'll use it, but I'm not a fan of rose scented things. Like literally, it's not my favourite, like I would avoid it. Again, Star Skin, I'm sure I got some, oh no, I showed you something from Star Skin the other day, nothing to do with sheet masks. But I've had Star Skin before and it's good. And this is the Purifying Lift Away Mud Face Sheet Mask. Ooh. Oh, I'm really liking what's in here. No wonder I actually bought it. Because I remember when I was buying it, I was like, don't buy it, you've got 5 million sheet masks. There you go. Halika Strawberry. If that smells like strawberry, I'm never going to want to take it off, because it's just going to smell amazing. We have a Shiseido Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Express Eye Mask. If I was editing, I'd obviously re-record that bit and edit that out. And then the final one is the Arborian Ginseng Eye Patch. I'm actually really impressed with this. Obviously, I've not seen it since I unboxed it on here, and I forgot how good it was. So no wonder I actually bought that, because some of those are absolutely fantastic. I mean, you probably heard my reaction to them. So that is why I paid the money that I paid for that. So I've got the mask collection by Look Fantastic. By the way, all these are going to have to go upstairs. I've got the OK Head to Toe Glow. Now, the other day I did put the pile together of what is going to go into my to use quickly pile. Even though these feel fine and they've got June on, to remind myself that, you know, the close to the day, I will be putting one of these into my to use pile. Well, it's in the drawer. The drawer pile stayed together, and then everything else went back in the box. This is going to go into the drawer just because I might want to use it. that light's doing my head in. That isn't. Neither's that or that, because I know when I got them. I am going to put one of them in the drawer. I mean, I'm going to see the dates. One says 3rd of June, one says 3rd of June, but I will put one of them to one side in the drawer, so then I know. Oh, I did have 2 of these. I put one in the box, so I didn't imagine it. So there's me taking it off the table thinking, why did I? No, I didn't. So that's another one for the box for charity. That's going in the box, because in the drawer, because I think I've had that a while, so that's definitely one for the drawer. Again, I've had that quite a while, that's going to go in the drawer. That isn't, because it's got December on. And this says it expires on the 5th of April, so because I think there was only one other hand mask, that's going to go into the immediate use drawer, even though I'm sure it's going to be fine in a couple of months. And just because it's going in that drawer, it doesn't mean it's going to get used straight away. I am going to try and use 2 sheet masks on my face a week, and I am going to try and go through, like, you know, there was a hand mask that went off like 2 years ago. I used the foot one the other day, and that was wet and cold inside, and it felt amazing. So I am going to use them quickly, but anything else that's for body, like there's 2 body ones in there, they're not going to be used quickly because I know they're fine. But yeah, that is everything that was in here that I can find, even though I'm pretty sure I might find a couple more. If I find enough to make a 5-minute video, then I will put whatever I find together and film a video. So then there'll be another part, and you'll just see how crazy I've gone with these sheet masks. And I am trying to save the packets of the ones that I've used, so then I can say if they were usable or not. But yeah, I will try and do another sheet mask. I don't know when. I am trying to do 2 face ones a week, and then get through the body ones that are definitely out of date to see if they're still usable. And obviously the sooner I use them, the more chance that there might be something left on them. I think with the fact that they've still got liquid on them, it doesn't mean this liquid's going to do anything, because if the 4 years out of date is the components of the sheet mask that make it hydrating still going to be working. Yes, they're still wet, well, they're not soaking wet, but you know, they've still got the moisture in them. But are they doing anything for me when they're 4 years out of date? Probably not. So yeah, my feet and face felt hydrated after I did those the other night. It was the same night I filmed, by the way. Don't mean it's done anything for my skin, it just means my skin felt hydrated. It don't mean the active ingredients were still active. There's a good chance because they're in those packets that are really well sealed, but it doesn't mean they've actually done anything for me. But I will keep using them, and I want to get through that drawer quickly so I can get onto the rest of the ones. So when I do finish that drawer, which is going to take a while because that, you know, there was quite a lot I put to one side, I am going to go through everything again and think, what if I had the most out of them? Is there a date on the back? If there is, check the dates. But on that note, because there is some noise starting to begin and this video is getting long, I am going to end it here. If you do have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. If you've got any favourite sheet masks, let me know. If any of the ones that I've shown you in this video are good, before I use them, feel free to let me know what your opinion is, or if they're rubbish, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, press the notification button, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.